Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR with my Saved by the Bell collection. I've got a board game. I've got some novels. Here we got Saved by the Bell X Exactly. Little wordplay there. Oh no, is he going to become the X? Looks like we got a little coffee stain. But otherwise, it's okay. Kelly's Hero. And California Scheming. Not dreaming, they're scheming. This looks like it may have been done on the same day as this photo. I also have Saved by the Bell. I have a trading card from the college years. I only have one. Do you have any? I trade you Zach for Kelly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've watched all of the Saved by the Bell. Well, I've watched all the Saved by the Bell with the original Saved by the Bell. I didn't watch the new class. I've seen some. And I haven't seen all. Good Morning Plus. That one's a little dry, but a good idea. And that's what spawned Saved by the Bell. Here it is. I bought this Saved by the Bell season 1 and 2. I think pretty soon after it came out. Because season 3 and 4 weren't out yet. It's cool. It's like a locker. It's kind of unique that often when you have DVD cases that open, here, we'll open it up. When it opens like this, usually there's a sleeve that you can slide it into, but this didn't come with a sleeve. I didn't lose it. They used to make much better constructed DVD cases and boxes than they do nowadays. So I'm glad that I have this. Let's open it up. That'll be too big for you to see. Extends. Got all the DVDs. All the colors. It didn't come with a book, but maybe that was like, there's a spot there for it. Maybe it had coupons or something in there, I can't remember. So I first saw Saved by the Bell one Saturday morning, and it was the episode, the first one I ever saw. I thought, oh, that was kind of a cool show. And it was the one where Screech gets powers because he was struck by lightning. Which I think happened I think it was kind of like a direct rip-off of a Gilligan's Island episode, because he was picking up radio stations, and when he opened his mouth, it would come out, I think. Oh yeah, Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind. Original air date 12/23, so December 23rd, 1989. And I thought, oh wow, that's kind of a cool show. It's gonna be, I thought it was like the first one maybe. I thought that was the origin of Screech, that he was gonna be an alien, or have powers. And then I didn't watch it again until it was, I guess, syndicated in the afternoons. They would show them after school. And I was like, here's the class, the Saved by the Bell class. They were the class of 1993. That's when they graduate high school. Well, maybe it's disputed a bit because well, it's not. It was. And I was the class of 1993. So when I graduated high school. So it was fun to be able to watch high school students who were the same age as me. Even though, like, when you're in high school, Saved by the Bell was nothing like high school. And it was kind of like, not a secret, but like I didn't tell people really that I watched Saved by the Bell. And then at one point I was like, oh, you know, a friend, like, oh, did you ever watch that Saved by the Bell? And they're like, yeah, oh, that Kelly Kapowski, she's hot. And, you know, that's sort of where it was left, and when it stopped being on, I didn't watch it. But then in my 20s, working evening shifts and getting home, this was the only thing on, Saved by the Bell. I'd watch it while having dinner at, like, I don't know, 2 in the morning. So I got this. Oh yeah, and then in my 20s there. So when I bought this had just come out. They didn't yet have season 3 and 4. So I thought, okay, there's 4 seasons. And then there's the weird 5th season with Tori. Her. But we'll get to that in a minute. So I always thought, okay, there's 4 seasons, then there's the bonus weird season. But as it turns out, so I had 1 and 2, then it took, quite a few years then after, then 3 and 4, well, maybe a year. 3 and 4 comes out. Let's take a look. We're getting a bit older. These are the ones also with the summer episodes. At the time, the popular teen show was Beverly Hills 90210. And for the first time, they had a summer season. And so Saved by the Bell followed suit. So you could continue watching adventures of your favorite teens through the summer. And the order they put these in, it's so backwards. So if you're following disc 1, here, let's get to it. Where's hello? So technical difficulties with my brain. The Wicked Brother. The 4th of July. That's the summer ones. But the one before is Operation Zach. 4th of July. My boyfriend's back. Boss lady. But in between they got the fake IDs. How can they be in the summer and then at school? Yeah, so I picked these up because I like the show. Yeah, did I say me and my friends made a drinking game? We made a Saved by the Bell drinking game with all these cards. I made them and laminated them. Oh, I watched the show. I freeze framed. It shows pictures for all the cards. It was it's a well thought out game. You have like a handful of cards. When something happens, it's like, oh, they show the max. They're at the max. So then I would give you this card. Go, oh, the max. Give you that, and then you'd have to take a shot of alcohol. And then I'd pick up another card. Anyway, there was more to it. Also, oh, there's the nerds. I had 2 decks. The red deck and the blue deck, they were just 2 decks. Oh my goodness. And they were laminated because things get a little bit, it was, oh my goodness, this is so dirty. So dirty. It was very efficient drinking game. So season 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then when season 5 came out, I thought, all right, season 5. And then I thought, they're going to be the weird Tory episodes. They're not weird. Well, they were weird. It's like, you guys already graduated. But when I got them and I opened it up, then there were still some episodes with Jesse and Kelly. And then I thought, oh, well, that's great. And what's going on? Because when they aired them on TV, they wouldn't start showing the ones with Tori until they showed all the ones with Jesse and Kelly. And the mysterious 5th season, once Jesse and Kelly leave, and they bring in Tori, then they upgrade some of the background actors. Or they bring in a new one. They bring in a guy, Ox. He's like the moose. He's a moose from Archie. Yeah. So, is that all the stuff? Oh, wait. So that's the show. Then there was the college years. And I remember thinking, like when it originally aired, I thought, oh, yeah, check out the Saved by the Bell college. They're going to college, it'll be wild. It was not wild. It was less wild than Saved by the Bell. And it made them seem like weenies. They sort of flipped it, like suddenly Screech was like cool. Well, I don't know that he's cool, but he was like getting the ladies. And Zach and Slater were having more hard of a time fitting in, I suppose. But that lasted one season. And at first, the very first episode, Kelly wasn't a part of it yet. And then they got her. Or else it would have bombed. You want to see in here? Okay, go in here. This is the game. I like that. Go on a date at the gym. They look like they're having a bromance. There's a spinner. See the spinner there. Let's see. Oh, I can go anywhere. These cards. Maybe there's. Oh, what's it about Bayside? What country does Screech compete with the chess finals? What country does Screech compete within the chess finals? Why can't I read this? What country does Screech compete with in the chess finals? That's Russia. I do that one. Pictures of Screech there. Lisa. Screech. So, yeah, there was the college years. So I watched a couple of those when they aired, and it was pretty bad. I stopped watching it. And then, like, way later, I downloaded them, and I did watch them. Because after that ended, then they came out with a TV movie. And in fact, before they got married, I ordered it. Before the wedding in Las Vegas between Zach Morris and Kelly Kapowski, there was this other movie called Hawaiian Style. And I never heard about that one. And my friend was living with him. One night I think I was working the later shift, and I got home and he said, hey, there was a Saved by the Bell movie. It was really good. No, that's not it. It was a late night movie. So it must have already aired, and we had no idea. And I said, what? A Saved by the Bell movie? So was it any good? And he's like, oh, it's all right. We thought Screech was kind of funny. And so I never watched it until it was on again one time, and I actually recorded it on like a VHS, like a VCR. But then, much later, then I bought this on eBay. And it's the double feature. 2 movies. And last night I just watched the summer one, the Hawaiian style, because I had that Will Smith song stuck in my head. Just sometimes, it's summertime. You know that one? I think it was like 93, 92. It was the song of the summer. Summertime. Sit back and unwind. So here it is. The wedding in Vegas. It's the last hurrah, or so I thought. But then, where is it? Oh, there it is. They rebooted it. It's like a reboot, but not a reboot. Saved by the Bell. And it's Zach and Kelly's kid. There he is. Mac Morris. And he is hilarious in a way that the original Saved by the Bell was not hilarious. I don't know if I can remember all the people's names. But Slater comes back. He's the PE teacher. And Jesse Spano is the counselor. This is the principal or the vice principal, and he's very good. That's very funny. So she can do the timeout power. She's like the Zach. She's the main character. And this guy, that's Jesse's son. Yeah, they do some good throwback stuff. That's from the rockumentary episode of the original series, of course. So I watched. They only had 2 seasons. It was really sad because the first season came out, and then there was a worldwide pandemic, so they couldn't film anymore. And then there was a big break between seasons, because there's a second season, but that second is the last. And then I saw this at like a drugstore. It was selling some DVDs. They were pretty cheap, and I thought, oh man, I do have the first and second season copied on my computer. But it's always good to have them on DVD. Lisa Turtle, Lark Voorhees, I believe her name is. She's in it, appears. And Kelly and Zach, but mostly the original characters that are in it are AC Slater and Jesse Spano. And it's so well done. The fabulous Birchwood Boys. It's so funny. So I think that's it. That's my stuff. I recommend Saved by the Bell to any fans of Archie, the comic strip, the comic books Archie. They're following that same formula. And the hijinks are just as hilarious. So, I hope you have a good night. And I started reading one of them one time. I just found them one time. Alright.